Good morning. Today is Monday and just getting another week started. I wanted to go ahead and read my letter to Brayden early this morning. I know I have talked a lot about memory loss that I have experienced, and also talked about that I repeat myself sometimes. And it's very evident at home. Like I'll say the same things repeatedly, and I will catch myself and realize, hey, I just told you that, right? And but in reading my letter to Brayden this morning, it just kind of stopped me in my tracks, because I realized that what I wrote to him on this day, and this is from May 8th, 2025, it had been 9 days since I had written to him previously, and I addressed the fact that it's been several days that I had written, but unknowingly, part of my letter says essentially the exact same thing that the previous letter, so the letter that I recorded yesterday. I had talked about Brayden's picture falling off of the shelf, and I go through this letter to Brayden telling him that story all over again. And so when I read this, I thought, well, I'll just skip that. I'm not gonna read the same thing again, but I'm not gonna skip it. I'm gonna go ahead, because I guess it's one of those things you have to laugh to keep from crying. It's almost comical, because I realized that I told him the same thing 2 letters in a row. So again, this was May 8th, 2025. This is my 53rd letter to Brayden. Good morning, my sweet boy. Today is Thursday and I am working. It's been several days since I have written, and I'm sorry for that. The days have been hard, work has been hard, and it makes it hard for me to write. I feel like I'm just trying to get through the days and failing. I wanted to write, but I think this is important, and maybe if it doesn't feel like it, it's good for me. There are some things that I want to write about that have happened in the last week. One morning last week, I woke up feeling so broken, and the pain was so heavy, I started crying before I ever got up. I prayed and asked God to help me. Then I started talking to you. I asked you to please be near me. I needed so desperately to sense your presence. I came upstairs and went on the deck to fill the bird feeder. When I came back in, your picture fell off the shelf above the coffee station. It fell face down onto the floor. I couldn't understand how the picture missed the coffee station completely and landed on the floor. I picked it up, and the glass broke straight down the middle. I opened the frame to take the picture out and realized that there were 2 more beautiful pictures of you behind the picture that was showing in the frame. I asked to see you, and you showed up for me. I haven't seen you in my dreams in a while, and I've been praying about that. Last Thursday night, you showed up. We were in a room overlooking the beach. You were sitting at a table, and you came over and hugged me. You told me you loved me, and you missed me. You looked so beautiful and happy, and it was so real. I could feel you. You leaned over and kissed me on the cheek. I started crying in my dream and woke myself up crying. I smile because this was the most beautiful dream, and it felt like a visit, because he hugged me and I could feel him and I could smell him, and it was so real just to feel his skin, his cheek against mine. And he was beautiful and happy. It's always so wonderful to see you, even in my dreams. I love you, Brayden, and I miss you more than I am capable of even putting into words. There will forever be a void in my heart until I see your face again. But until then, please meet me in my dreams. Sweet face, sweet words, sweet boy. I love you, Brayden. And I just want to note the verse at the bottom of the page on this day said, "May the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and in every situation." 2 Thessalonians 3:16.